Good day, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. Today, I wanted to share with you all a little improvement we made. Anybody that has a wood box, this is one that I built out of Eastern Red Cedar. And we had these casters on the bottom of it. And I think this is the second, maybe the third year. Anyway, we had these little ones on here. I was going to show you a picture of them. So I had one of those on each corner, and it does have ball bearings in there. So the tire will spin. And this is a 1 3/4 inch diameter solid rubber wheel. And when you put them on the corners like that, it really, it was a huge improvement over carrying wood in a, we used to have like a nylon bag we actually carried it in. Put it on a rug, then we'd slide it over here. Anyway, we got a lot of wood in there. I've already taken a piece off and put it in the stove, but you can put, I don't know, 4 armloads of wood in that darn thing. And so I had an idea. I'm like, I'm gonna go with a bigger caster. So I think I bought these at Westlakes or someplace like that. And this one here is 1 1/2 inch diameter. Those on there are 5 inches. And just by putting that bigger wheel on there, folks, is unbelievable. I mean, this thing's like a Cadillac now. And then I also did this. I drilled a hole in there. I put a knot on the back of this cord. This is actually parachute cord we had. It's very stout stuff. And it allows you to pull your wood in by standing up. You don't have to bend over. I mean, there's a lot of wood in there. But folks, this thing, it's kind of a wild little bugger. I mean, it doesn't take any, I'm spinning in circles with it here. It doesn't take anything to pull wood in. And what Jan and I really like about it is we used to have to move the rug right here. When you pull it over the rug, because our wood's outside in our porch right here. That rug, you had to take it up. And then when you come over the threshold here, you had to pick up on it to get it up over that threshold. With that 5 inch tire on there, wheel, not a tire, wheel, you can fill up your wood out here, okay? Put it in there, and I mean, it comes over that like it's just a little bump in the road now. And so, you know, there's a lot of weight in that box. I'm guessing there's, I don't know, I'd hate to guess, there's probably 150, 170 pounds of wood right there. And you're literally pulling it with one, look at this, one finger. I mean, there's just no pressure on it. So where I'm going with this is get you a caster. If you're gonna buy them, get those 5 inchers. I think there is one size bigger. It's an 8 inch. But those, you know, for what I gave for them, I think they were like $3 more a piece than this one. And this is an improvement, but that's a Cadillac right there. And you just put, I use 4 deck screws to fasten these on, and just drill them right up to the bottom of that box. And I'm telling you what, it is a good improvement. For those of y'all that don't burn wood or are thinking about it, always put a good hearth. This is a raised, that's probably 2 inches high. And that's tile, fireproof tile. And this is what we call an earth stove. So before I open the door over here, I'm gonna open up my damper, which is right over there. It just slides out. Well, now I can open it. If you don't open your damper, when you open this up, you'll get smoke because it forces smoke out towards you instead of up the chimney. And this stove, I've had this one for about 35 years. It's got fire brick all the way around it. And the one improvement I made this year was I actually took the fire brick out of the ceiling right there in the middle. I took that one block out, and it has made such a difference. There's no creosote now. It used to be the smoke had to go up around those bricks, and I get creosote in my pipe. Even though I was burning seasoned wood, I'm gonna shut that down. It's gonna get hot. even though we were burning seasoned oak wood, you'd still get creosote in that pipe. And I could go about 4 weeks and I'd have to climb up on the roof, take a chimney brush and sweep it out, up and down, up and down. Well, since I've taken that block out of there, I've cleaned the chimney once, all winter, one time. And what it is, it just doesn't, that smoke doesn't have a chance to collect. It's more of a straight shot right out through the roof. And this is heavy gauge steel pipe, and then it's triple insulated. It's got, there's an insulated pipe up there. It's not cheap pipe. It's a stainless steel, triple walled, and it's got an insulation in it. I think it's $1 an inch. Well, shoot, that was 30 years ago. I bet it's, it may be $3 an inch now. I don't know, but it's pricey. But we don't pay anything for the wood other than the labor to cut it. There's nothing like having a good fire on a cold night, a cold winter night. This is our water we put in, so we always keep a bowl of water, because when you burn wood, it does dry out the air in your house. And then that little fan right there is something that Jan picked up out of the Amish. They sell those, and it works by conduction. The hotter it gets, the faster it goes. And it just helps move the air around your house. But I like this little stove. This stove here is rated for 1,500 square feet. And it does a pretty good job. I mean, if you get down really cold, well, you can see our, we put in these
mini splits.
The mini splits. We don't have those on. And we'll use those in the summertime to take the humidity out of the house. And the mini splits can be air conditioning or they can be heat, either one. And we like our mini splits. We've got them on the Airbnb. We've got one on our intern house, and we've got a big one for our house. So yeah, they're pretty cool. They're very energy efficient, and some energy companies actually give you a rebate for putting in mini splits because they do save electricity. So I know electricity is getting more and more expensive, and I don't think it's going to go down. It's going to continue to go up. So if you can burn some wood, if you got wood on your property, you can do it safely. Folks, you got to handle your wood correctly, though. Make sure you burn seasoned wood. This wood has been cut for 2 years. It's stored in a shed where it doesn't get rained on. And so there's no moisture in this wood. If you burn wet firewood, you throw it in that stove, you're gonna burn up a lot of that wood just getting the moisture out of it, and you're not gonna get much heat. And guess where that moisture goes? It goes to create creosote, which is a tarry substance that builds up in that pipe. And if you get a flue fire, it catches on fire inside that pipe, you won't forget it. It may burn your house down. It's very, very dangerous. So don't use green wood. Make sure your wood is seasoned, and clean your flue out before you ever do anything in the winter, before you start burning wood, and kind of keep an eye on it, But some people run a newspaper through it. That newspaper sends a hot flame up there every morning. It's supposed to kind of burn out what's accumulated in there. I don't do that because I think I ran too many newspapers in one morning, and it got really hot. It's kind of scared me a little bit. So I don't do that anymore. I just get a flue brush and I'll clean the flue. But anyway, I just had to share my tires. We got new tires and new wheels. I guess it'd be a wheel, not a tire. And this is the old one. We went from 1.5 inches to a 5-inch, and we love them. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and we'll see you down the road next time. And hit the subscribe button on the way out. And y'all stay warm out there.